Hello YouTube, I just finished James OS V2. So now we're gonna have a James OS, probably a 5, or we're gonna have we're definitely gonna have a James OS 3, maybe a 4, and maybe a 5. We'll be really lucky if we get a 6, a 7, an 8, a 9. If we get a 10, that'll be probably full stop. Or it might not be. It might not be. I could do something else in batch for you, like a full-on batch editor, but they've already made one of those. Advanced batch converter, batch to exe to converter. It doesn't just convert exe files. It can convert like, well, it converts batch into exe, and that's the only thing it does. Converting wise, you can also edit batch files, and you can make artwork, and it'll directly import it into the next few lines. So I think that's really cool. But right now, James OS. So, oh wait, it's not. Yeah, it's in here. And here. And there we go. So we'll be greeted with this. And you can create. And I will just go James and then 223. And press enter, and then we press 2223, and you'll go to this. Oh, that's weird. I'll show you the opposite color. The color of green is purple. What happened? It's not working. Should be. Spray just got bugged. And login James 223. There we go. Now it should work. This is where the magic. There we go. Hello, James. And it will say your username and your home, apostrophe S, and home. I thought it was a fancy thing to say your username at the top, and that's really cool. So games works. I haven't done web search. I'll show you how that works. So you basically type the site address. So you have to do the www. You have to do the full web address. So www.google.com, and it should pop up, and it'll do the whole introduction thing again, and then it will be well. Okay, so now we can do download software is my newest thing. So download software, and so I'll put you there, and then, oh no, and then so go into it. That doesn't work. I don't know why it doesn't work. I'll fix that. I'll fix that in James OS 3, but right now, go into user 1 and then go to apps and then just put whatever you want there. I have this C program file coded in C++, and I exported it. Well, I coded it in Visual Studio. Great thing about that, you can export it your programs into exe format. This might look like a batch file. It's not. I promise, it's not a batch file. You can even try convert it back into a batch file, and it probably actually, if you try to convert it into a batch file, it probably would work. what it does is mimic what all the codes, what the program does, and then it tries to mimic that in a batch. That's why advanced batch to exe converter is so great. And so remember, you can to include the file extensions, but it should launch, but it's not working. It should be, if you type exactly this whole entire thing right here, it should work. But and then it just exit. Okay, I'll fix these bugs in JamesOS 3. I'll make shortly after, probably like on a weekend, maybe on Sunday when I'm not busy. And then our last thing. Let's wait a couple seconds. Our last thing. And wait a couple seconds. It takes about 10. About 8 seconds or 10 seconds. And the last thing we have is shutdown. I haven't tested this either. Going down 50% and then it goes 100%, and then it's supposed to pause, but it doesn't. Oh, okay, it's 1 second. 1 second is like one boom, one boom. It's like it's all like one boom, one boom. That's all 1 second is. 1, 2, boom, 1, 2. I should make it 2 seconds, but you know, this works. It works fine. That's all I can say. It works fine. So that will be JamesOS. Oh, why is it called JamesOS 1? It just say JamesOS 1, but it is JamesOS 2. I forgot to change the title of it. So that's JamesOS 2. 2. Working version 2. So yeah. Bye.